December is officially upon us, and so are a host of new TV shows to get stuck into this month. And with the nights getting colder, we now have the perfect excuse to curl up on the sofa. So whether you're chomping at the bits in Christmas cheer, or you're a bit of a Scrooge, we reveal 6 shows to put on your watch list this winter. Emma Corrin returns to Netflix in the latest adaptation of D.H. Lawrence's classic and notoriously banned erotic novel. Set after the end of World War I, Corrin's upper-class Lady Constance embarks on an affair with her gardener, Jack O'Connell's Mellors.
What in the name of hell have you been doing?
You understand how badly this could end.
Viewers can expect some very racy scenes as Corrin's husband returns from the trenches paralysed, and she is drawn to O'Connell to fulfil her desires. The publishers of the book were famously prosecuted in Britain for obscenity when it was finally published in 1959, 3 decades after it was written. So prepare for nudity.
He hasn't been my father. Since a sunny day in 1993, when he told me he had a new family.
Good. Just in time for the will reading.
It's been dubbed the new Succession as it follows a web of deception at the top of a super wealthy family. Riches, starring Deborah Ayarinde and Hugh Karashi, will follow the brash Riches family as things begin to unravel in their life and business, which spans New York and London. Karashi, who plays the family patriarch Stephen Richards, suffers a stroke in the first episode, and the future of his multi-million-pound cosmetics business is placed in peril as the children's lives begin to collide. Sound familiar? This show is set over 6 episodes and will be released on ITV and Amazon Prime. Originally released as a fantasy film in 1988 starring Val Kilmer, the first version of Ron Howard's Willow was panned by critics. Penned by George Lucas before he created Star Wars, it became something of a cult classic. Now it returns to Disney+.
We're looking for the sorcerer, Willow. I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
My dear friend, I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
Warwick Davis reprises his role as the titular Willow more than 2 decades after he first played the sorcerer. He must lead a group of misfit heroes on a dangerous rescue mission to save Princess Allura from an evil queen. Sadly, Val Kilmer was unable to reprise his role as Willow's pal Mard Matigan. But fear not, there will be plenty of nostalgia. Harry and Meghan's much talked about docuseries finally hits Netflix on December 8th.
I had to do everything I could to protect my family.
When the stakes are this high, doesn't it make more sense to hear our story from us?
The 6-part series will share the other side of their love story with commentary from friends, family and historians. It's part of a $100 million multi-year deal the couple signed with Netflix 6 months after quitting royal life. In a statement at the time, the Sussex said, "Our focus will be on creating content that informs but also gives hope. As new parents, making inspirational family programming is also important to us." The trailer hints at fresh attacks on the royal family. Will this close the door on a reconciliation? If you thought you'd seen the back of the Agatha Christie drama, think again.
For a few years now, someone who I trusted has been consistently informing the Sun newspaper of my private posts.
Mrs. Vardy, would you say you respect other people's privacy?
Yes, I do.
Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy's Court Bust-Up is being recreated as a 2-part drama, capturing all the glamour and idiocy of the feud that kept the nation gripped for weeks. Channel 4's Vardy vs Rooney, a courtroom drama, will give viewers a chance to relive the untelevised scenes from inside the courtroom. This is England star Chanel Cresswell playing Colleen, and Game of Thrones and Harry Potter actress Natalia Tena is taking on the role of Rebecca. Sadly for Rebecca, we all know how it ends. If you're still reeling from the last James Bond film and that ending, the good news is that Daniel Craig is back on our screens. But this time, he's reprising his role as a detective in a comedy whodunit murder mystery set on a tech billionaire's private geek island. However, who the actual murder victim is also appears to be a mystery. The film, which also stars Kate Hudson and Leslie Odom Jr., is a sequel to the 2019 film Knives Out and is released on Netflix on December 23rd.
You must be really great at Clue, huh?
I'm very bad at dumb things. Ticking boxes, running around, searching all the rooms. It's just a terrible, terrible game.